Nigeria is back on America's watch list. The U.S. State Department redesignated Nigeria a country of particular concern over alleged severe violations of religious freedom and persecution of Christians. President Trump said if Nigeria doesn't protect Christians, he'd go in. Guns a-blazing for a fast, vicious, and sweet operation. That's the headline. But here's the data check you came for. First, what does the violence in Nigeria actually look like? Boko Haram, ISIS West Africa, bandit groups, militia. They target civilians, security forces, and religious sites. It's messy, overlapping, and local politics often mix with ideology. Let's talk numbers. ACLED, a leading conflict tracker, reports that since 2009, just under 53,000 Muslims and Christians have been killed in targeted political violence. Monitoring groups say most victims of jihadist factions are Muslim. That doesn't erase the suffering of Christians, it just shows who's been caught in the crossfire most often. What about churches and mosques? Analysis of ACLED events shows both have been attacked, more church attacks in some recent years. In 2015 and 2017, more mosque attacks. Extremists and criminal groups hit faith communities on both sides. You've probably heard big claims, like 100,000 Christians killed since 2009. ACLED analysts say the available data doesn't support that number. Congressman Riley Moore cites 7,000 Christians killed in 2025 alone, and 1,900 churches attacked or destroyed since 2009. Those figures are far higher than most independent databases currently show. When numbers vary this much, slow down and verify. So, is there a Christian genocide in Nigeria? Genocide has a specific legal meaning: intent to destroy in whole or in part a national, ethnic, racial, or religious group. Some advocacy groups argue that patterns of attacks on Christians meet that threshold. Others say Nigeria's crisis is a complex mix of terrorism, communal conflict, criminality, and weak governance that harms multiple faiths. The label matters, but evidence matters more. Nigeria's government rejects the persecution frame. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu says religious freedom is protected by the Constitution, and the violence has varied motives. What should you take away? Christians in parts of Nigeria face deadly targeted attacks. This is real and deserves urgent attention. Muslims are also frequently victims, especially of jihadist factions. Attacks on worship sites hit both churches and mosques, depending on the year and region. Big casualty claims need sourcing. Reliable trackers like ACLED provide a more grounded baseline. If you care about this, and you should, support credible groups documenting abuses. Aid survivors. Push for accountability. Demand better protection for all civilians, no matter their faith. Loud slogans travel fast. Solid facts save lives. I'll link sources in the description so you can read the data sets yourself and make up your own mind. Stay curious, stay compassionate, always check the numbers.